Hi, welcome back to The Fortune Teller by R.K. Narayan, Part 3. Today we are going to examine paragraph number 4. In the last two classes, we have seen a fortune teller, his past, his professional skills, etc. The author maintains a mystery when he tells about his past life. Why did he run away from his home village? This paragraph tells about his encounter with a very strange customer. Let us read about that. The astrologer stops his day's work when the nuts seller stops his work. There is no light in the place after nut seller closes his trade. Darkness everywhere except a shaft of green light. The astrologer got up, collecting all his equipment. The word used in the text is paraphernalia. Paraphernalia means things used for a particular activity. Here, paraphernalia means the equipment used by the astrologer in order to predict future. The cowrie shells, the chart in front of him, the palmyra leaves, his notebook, etc. These are the paraphernalia. So when astrologer got up, he collected all his paraphernalia materials along with him. It was at this precise moment that something covered the green light. There was a man in front of him. See, the astrologer stopped his day's work every day when the nut seller stopped his work. The astrologer sat by the side of this nut seller, having the light from the nut seller's shop. So when the nut seller closed his shop, astrologer also stopped his work. That was their routine, their pattern. So darkness everywhere except a green shaft of light coming from somewhere. And when the astrologer was about to get up, collecting all his materials, something covered the light, the green light. And there was a man in front of him. It was this particular man who blocked the light. So it is a very cinematic visual. The astrologer assumed that he is a client, a customer, and said, "You look sad. Come, sit with me for a while. It will be good for you." See, remember, this is a paraphrase. I paraphrased it just for you to understand. You can see in the text that the real words used by R.K. Narayan is this: "You look so careworn. You look sad. It will do you good to sit down for a while and chat with me." So that is how you should read side by side, so that you will be able to understand both. the original language used by R.K. Narayan as well. This is only a paraphrase just for you to understand. So, what the astrologer said was this: you look sad, come sit with me for a while, it will be good for you. As answer, the client murmured something. When the astrologer pressed him, compelled him, the man extended his hand suddenly in a rude manner, and he said like this: you pretend to be an astrologer, right? You pretend to be an astrologer, right? Behaviors like this was not common. But still, the astrologer started fortune telling. When he started saying something about his nature, he said rudely, tell me something useful. So this is indeed a rare experience for the fortune teller. The man was very rude, not in a friendly manner. So that offended the astrologer a bit. The astrologer was offended to hear this. He said that he is only charging 3 paise per question, and that he will get what is worth of that money. Then the man offered him an anna and said that if what he says is wrong, he should return the money with interest. See, you can see this. This is an ancient, an old coin existed in India which is called anna. So the man offered him an anna and said that if what he says is wrong, he should return the money with interest. There was a bargain between them. Finally, they reached a settlement. If what he says is wrong, the astrologer will have to pay twice the money to the client. It was agreed. So there was a bargain between them. The strange client, the mysterious man, offered a challenge that the astrologer will be saying something about him, and if what he says is wrong, the astrologer will have to pay twice the amount to the client. It was agreed. When the man lighted the cigar, the astrologer saw his face. The road was full of sounds of vehicles and crowd. After thinking for a while, he, the fortune teller, felt that he don't want to take such challenges. He said that it is time for him to stop for the day. But the stranger was even more threatening. Stranger held him by his wrist in a very tight manner and insisted that he should tell something. The astrologer even begged him, saying that they will meet tomorrow. The man became more and more threatening. With no other way, the astrologer opened his mouth to say his usual tricks. There is a woman. So we are stopping here at a very suspenseful question. Who is this mysterious client? What is the connection between him and the fortune teller. We will continue in the next class. Thank you.